Sorry. Alright. Restarted this race. Game crashed, so I decided to switch to 2K.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Brown lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest...
Right, we saw that earlier, so... This time I'm not interviewing, but the game crashed. But anyway, we're gonna go. 5 lights, take 2 of the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's underway for our first race in Canada. This 2022 towards 10-1. Going wide, Lando Norris now back, dropping down to 3rd. He might just drop down to 4th to Lewis Hamilton. But anyway, towards the exit of the corner, it is still Jake Brown who leads from Sergio Perez, and then it is Lando Norris in 3rd place ahead of Valtteri Bottas. His teammate Lewis Hamilton, and Jake Brown was on the curb down the exit of the corner.
Mind that front wing. It'll need...
Sorry, I'm just looking at my controller to see if something's up, because every time when I touch the controller, like a different feel. But anyway, towards the exit of the corner, it is still vehicle condition.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Right, so far, chauffeur. Anyway, towards the exit of the corner, Sergio Perez is there, Carlos Sainz. We're down there in 8th place. Meanwhile, we're just using the ERS that we have, trying to push this car to the limit. Clearly the car cannot be stopped there. You can see something counts between myself and Sergio Perez. No rain in sight. Now I know the strategy.
Be careful with the...
Why do I hit that wall on the exit, dude? Why? I mean, come on, I'm that good. I'm alright. But in terms of wet, it is not. Done with that ERS. Trying to pull away, just Sergio Perez is nowhere to be found. So.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
hit that wall? That's the question. If I did, let's look. Oh, did I hit it? I brushed it. Right, do I get a penalty for that?
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Sergio Perez is struggling. We're having our own fun out in front. So no lifting no more. We can just push on to the end of the race. And we're good. 5 seconds of the gap now. We'll definitely make the end. 5.4 seconds, 1:18.8. Still a couple of cents quicker than
Gap to teammate behind is 5.7 seconds. Perez is behind you. The gap behind us is 5.6 seconds. They're on old Inters. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:20.5.
So in the wet, I'm really quick. I'm not good in the wet. North hand pace. This is holding up by getting held up by Sergio Perez. We're just having our own fun. Second between Perez and Norris.
Mind that front wing.
Oh, why? Making a mistake is so unforgiving. Weather report.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Weather report.
We're not certain which is the best tyre right now. Dries or Inters.
It's lined up to jump. Both are struggling.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
You will get dry quickly.
Understood, stopping this lap. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Not sure whether dries or Inters are faster.
What? We got 5-second penalty for that? So we are long ahead of the rest of the field.
Lando in the pits. Complete, go now.
The Valtteri Bottas stays out. Oh no.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Solo stays out. I'm going. I'm pushing. Perez still ahead of Norris.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Hindi ka naman nakuha. Huh?
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Just yet, but we've seen a problem at our end. We're looking into it.
Repeat, engineer repeat. Engineer repeat.
We can confirm that it's an issue with our engine. Taking care of.
Try and pull away. That's my plan. Just try and pull away. Every single part of my on this lap.
Okay.
HD
Fastest lap of the race so far. Careful with
fucking damned if we're
yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Okay, thank you, Tony, for the services. Well, bro just casually just blew up. Well, I mean, it's a Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. What do you expect? What do you expect? It's a Ferrari.
teammate by 12.5 seconds.
Are you kidding me? I'm still going quicker. I'm still going quicker. Very, opposite.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
1:11.1. Someone's gonna fucking match that, dude. No one matched that. We're good. I'll say VRS. I think their lost lap was their best lap. 1:11.8, 1:11.6, 1:11.6, 1:11.6, 1:11.5. They're back to 1:11.6s. Oh, let's go for 1:11.1. Yeah, 13-second gap. The gap really bridged out. It's very decent. Paris and North might be the North is the fastest, and you got, yep, the backwards. Mama, they got that one. Mama, they got that one. Second, Paris still ahead. Norris really need push. No, it's fine. But you got me some more. Put it down 15 seconds. Top 20. Easy dominant victory over the rest of the field. This field just sucks. Not to happen, I'm in the middle of the strike. The barrier.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Plus line 1:11.7. We could be a pit stop ahead. Lando Norris is up top. Sergio Perez, so down to Lando Norris now. See what he can do. 111.2, 111.2. What do you know that? So 111.2 for Lando Norris. Actually 111.6. We were on a 111.9, so we are second. About 3 seconds a lap. Update on the positions. So Gas is in 9th again. Don't need ERS. Because that's the reason we need it. From Mercedes. Oh, that's a big time, bro. He is turning up jet. He is turning up the jet. But it's like fuel.
Gap to teammate behind is 14.1 seconds.
Driver behind.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Driver behind. Behind. Driver behind.
Lando is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 14.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 10 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 11.6.
On the straight. Get on the power, all under control. If there's a safety car or a virtual safety car, I could go on like the late end of the race. I could go for a cheeky soft tire strategy and pull away from the rest of them. I could actually lap 109s in this tire on the races. Really depends though. The Paris is gone, so we could come into the pits until we were 3 seconds behind Mars. We should probably try that. Try and gain even more time on Lando. चलो around the 112 now. First time we hit the 112 ever since the transition period. The crossover point. at this point his teammate's gonna win this race. No doubt about it. Lando Norris is losing this one. Oh, Jake is... Both of these men have 2 wins. Both have 2 pole positions. Jake Brown just took 1 pole position loss in qualifying. So that's 3-2 in qualifying and in terms of pole. Here 1-2 in qualifying now twice in a row. Jake Brown.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Late start in qualifying, so that's why they didn't qualify Lando Norris in Azerbaijan, but even then, they won't be beating the times like the Yuki Tsunoda. I just got 2 penalties in 1 set of corners. Lando Norris, well, Norris has pace. The problem is 14 seconds behind his teammate. And Lando Norris.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Like wants to pit. Sure, he could go. Jay comes in.
Release.
2.8 seconds. Norris will come out ahead of his teammate. But that man's gonna be
Look
way
after these
quicker.
tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
He's gonna be ahead of the Red Bull. He's gonna be ahead of the Mercedes, and now he's a pit stop ahead of Norris, who has to pit on lap 22. Brown's thankful he did that, because in reality it really helped him by a lot as well. Vehicle condition.
Didn't catch that.
Jake knows that Norris is going to be quick, so he really wants to do this early. Norris is his fastest teammate. And even then he's quicker. He is quick. Here we go. We're gonna have a good lap here. Flying lap around the Canadian circuit. Norris comes in.
Lando is coming in for his stop.
That's a good down by Jake. And so Norris tried the undercut, didn't work. Teammate decides to go for that vicious first stop, as per usual. Lando Norris will be 15 seconds behind his teammate. Great strategy. There was Jake Brown here that Norris was put the next lap. He wanted to protect his team as well. What happened to Jake? What happened there? He hit the barrier on the exit of the corner. He got forced into it, I think. I just scraped all the champions, but since I am a champion, yeah, go. So then, 1:10.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
1:10.9 for Jake Brown. Land on our second. For something big. North 7 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack. And Perez is down. That's how Hamilton's up to third.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Jake went, he got even quicker, like a 1:10.2 for the world champion. What will Lando Norris score? Do his teammates place? Nothing. We're trying to collect every single lap of this one so far. Lando Norris, which is wonderful. Driver behind.
As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. Lando behind. Our gap behind is 14.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:10.2. We're leading our teammate by 14.7 seconds.
Vehicle condition.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
You're struggling for it. Teammates, deal with it. Not the forecast is the same. We're definitely gonna score the two plays we thought. Look at it.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
after this possible Hamilton and Verstappen, we're gonna have a brilliant trouble here. But you know, we're not close to it.
Okay, this...
Why did you get past? It's the ban off because it's Esteban. He's running all up there and he's just having to tell the car because he's actually like I'm on camera. Really? Anyway, side by side, Williams and Esteban has to get out of the way and he does. Has to get out of the way. The board. How do we hit the board? Alright, we're going 206 without ERS. In comparison, these guys are doing 202s. We are doing 206 immediately. They're doing this with ERS? Yeah. They're doing this without ERS. Too wide to land or not, because that's a wrong. That bad pass 3 times, you know, a couple times to his job. And see. 9 off to go, 9 off. Let's go take it. Bro, I fucked up the song, that's why I fucked up the song. Anyway, Lando Norris is still way behind. The best time that we have, it's a 1:10.2. Best time for Norris, 1:10.2. Like, oh, he's 500 off. Fuck. McLaren domination. It's a papaya domination. Alright, they're still close. They're still close. Alright. So, Yuki Tsunoda. Sorry, no, this is Kalamilo. My bad. Is it Kalamilo? Oh, it's Yuki? I need to check the qualifying. If Calamar is winning the qualifying back into himself, I need to know that. Teammates. I'm laughing hard today.
Bro, stop doing flashbacks.
Yes. Sorry. It is in my nature. Anyway, I'm gonna implement, since I'm in the 13-second lead, I'm gonna implement the rule generally to run flashbacks in like the top 5 laps. It seems like, well, it's gonna be easy to do, but no, it's not. Basically, if I make a mistake here, getting over that. See, told you. See, you even need to flashback that. I even need to perfect it.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you. Yeah, if I had a wheel, it could have been easier, but cool. Some people are really worked out their ass off to get their wheels or get their stuff that they want, so yeah. Anyway, but in the minimap, there's still a bathroom. Still Mercedes versus Red Bull. So with Hamilton ahead of Verstappen, then Perez ahead of Bottas. Perez was running in second.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Too late, man. Too late. We got like 5 lap races, like 10 minutes. I actually want to do like a Mythbusters thing. See if I stay in this one lap, like every single car stays in like one lap, and the forecast will still stay 10 minutes when 10 minutes actually goes by.
What lap was your fastest lap?
Fastest lap of the race was a 1:10.2 in lap 22. I think after 3 laps after I pitted. Don't mind the background noise, that's not my dogs. So I'm getting told by that alpha. I'm getting told by the alpha, but I do not need DRS here. I'm just doing cruise control at this point, do not need to push. I have the fastest lap anyway, Norris can know that, but it's too late. He needs to leave those full 10 seconds. Hey, why did you have to go back to the racing line? Unbelievable. Go on that inside line, or just back out of it, or to not interfere with the guy who's leading this one. But anyway, we've matched our teammate again. This time we're going to be 2 points behind our teammate in Drivers' Championship, and we're going to outscore both Mercedes combined, as it stands right now. So Norris beat Brown, and will move next race to France. France should be good. 2 high speed corners. Give him another opportunity to get that DRS. Try to unlock himself, it would be good for him.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. No tire concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
So we can make it.
Yo, after this season, can you go for Red Bull or some other team?
Probably, but I still have. I still probably still have a contract. So. Yeah, since I already have damage, and I know, yeah. Sorry. But in all seriousness, though, if I actually had a wheel, would have been good at this. If I want to go, I actually want to go next week. I want to make another storyline, but the storyline of the season is yes, McLaren battling it out. If I don't know, maybe if Norris wins the championship, I would think about leaving McLaren, but McLaren is the most dominant team right now. Clearly, we are ahead of the AI, and since we're now in the head of the AI, we put the resource increase now down to default for the AI. And here comes Yuki Tsunoda, trying to unlock himself.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
You know that I'm not pushing when I'm on 112s. Thank you. Great. Imagine if my DRS is stuck open.
There is a fault to the DRS. You won't be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out.
That's the most basic, like, failure that you have to put in this game. Right. Norris is actually catching, but is he catching enough? He's not gonna make it. Mostly, I'm bringing Tsunoda to that Williams. Right, here comes Tsunoda. Oh, okay. You're amazing. Yeah, I'm not a flash trap because I have too much damage. Anyway, I'm just gonna let him through this time. What? I was supposed to let him go by because I have more damage, and now I'm flashbacking again. Right, but this time though, I want flashback on the final lap because it is the final lap. Well, what is Tsunoda doing? I know I'm slow, but what are you doing? And so, Lando is turning up the pace. What?
LOL.
Anyway, Norris is turning up the pace. He knows I'm in cruise control. Damage is definitely getting less. Yeah, Honestly is definitely kicked in here. Alright then, so we're gonna have one more lap race once we cross the line, but Sebastian.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Bro, you know Nikita Mazepin's that bad when you see him getting a lap by Sebastian Vettel that lap. Ah. Sunshine, isn't it? Alright.
That's the worst thing for Verstappen this season when he's leading Norris gaining.
Come again? Yeah. Last lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Is now in motion. It has been a dominant race here in Canada. We have not looked back, even though we are in cruise control right now. And the gap's now down to 7.6, and damage has got worse. But anyway, so still we are in the lead. We just really need to hit into the wall again. And yep, clearly there is clear sense to decisive understate. If Norris would have been close, very close he would have been in this situation. But no, he's not. He would have been in Yuki Tsunoda's situation where he's gaining. And now, Tsunoda trying to unlap himself. Yuki Tsunoda going to the outside. What? Alright, sorry. But anyway, towards the final corner, exiting the final turn, we are going to take victory in Canada, where we win last season, and fast forward a year later, we have won and we have closed in to the World Championship lead of Lando Norris. Max Verstappen driver of the day. Well deserved. Very
They
fucking well
take the
deserved.
checkered flag then here in Canada in what has been another fabulous Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the
Look at
podium
that.
now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium.
What a race. Team McLarens are at it again. Three Brits on the podium once more. Lewis Hamilton. Oh, it's
It wasn't the
raining.
best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. After an
Wow.
incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to check
Look
out
at
the
that.
constructors' standings. McLaren continue to increase their gap at the top. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
What? Alright, so that's your standings. And Max Verstappen's overtaking Sebastian Vettel, but what? How? Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. Valtteri Bottas overtook Sergio Perez in the end. I mean, that's... Oh, well. The two Mercedes are tied with each other, but compared to the McLarens, well, we have a 104-point lead over Mercedes, and as it stands, it's a 2-point lead championship for Lando Norris. As Gasly, what? Gasly's ahead of Sainz. Oh my god. Ferrari sucks this season. Alright. That's good. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, take care, enjoy the rest of your day. Carlos Sainz. Worst